Y'all need to stop calling this man the GOAT. I hate to say it, and this is no disrespect. He is not on the same level as Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan. You would be so uncomfortable being around Kobe losing that many games that you probably quit the team. You pick the players, get the players, lose with the players, and it's still not your fault. Damn. I don't want to hear nothing about tearing down a black man because there's other black men in the league that y'all have no problem calling West Brick. Y'all call Anthony Davis soft and all this other shit. So we don't want to hear all that crybaby stuff.
Kwame Brown recently went live on his podcast and completely tore into the LeBron James GOAT conversation. He challenged the media narrative, criticized what he sees as constant double standards, and blasted the way statistics are used to defend LeBron. His passionate comments quickly sparked debate throughout the basketball community. According to Kwame, the biggest issue is that LeBron's resume should not be placed alongside legends like Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant. He argued that the standards used to judge LeBron are different from those applied to other all-time greats, and he didn't hold back while making his case. Before we dive into everything Kwame had to say, let us know your opinion. Who is your GOAT? Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, or LeBron James? Share your choice in the comments and tell us the biggest reason behind your pick. One thing fans have learned over the years is that Kwame Brown rarely sugarcoats his opinions. The former #1 overall pick in the 2001 NBA draft turned on his Bus Life podcast, stared straight into the camera, and launched into an unfiltered rant aimed at what he believes is the media-driven GOAT narrative surrounding LeBron James.
Have this former NBA player, Kwame Brown. He has a YouTube channel and he is now calling out LeBron James. I think it's fantastic. This is what needs to happen, and it shouldn't just be Kwame, but take a listen.
Kwame Brown been sitting here chilling, talking politics, while LeBron James been ducking smoke from Candace Owens. He also been ducking smoke from Chael Sonnen. He been ducking smoke for anybody asking him questions about this goddamn Diddy situation. You know, because them the greatest parties alive. You know, LeBron James on camera saying, ain't no party like a...
He made his position unmistakably clear, arguing that fans should stop automatically placing LeBron James at the top of the all-time rankings. In Kwame's view, LeBron has not reached the standard set by Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant, and he believes that comparison has been pushed too far. Kwame also reflected on what it was like to be around Kobe Bryant's relentless competitive mindset. He explained that Kobe demanded excellence every day, and repeatedly losing while playing beside someone with that level of intensity could make teammates feel like they wanted out of the situation. He then shifted his attention to what he considers media hypocrisy. Kwame pointed out that television analysts freely criticize players like Russell Westbrook by name and often describe Anthony Davis as injury-prone or too soft. However, he argued that whenever someone raises legitimate criticism of LeBron, many people immediately dismiss it as nothing more than hate instead of addressing the actual argument. For those interested in the complete details behind these claims, a full breakdown of the discussion is available through Basketball Network. Before anyone dismisses Kwame Brown's comments outright, though, he believes there is more to his perspective than many critics are willing to acknowledge.
Another bitter ex-player, we need to carefully examine every single layer of his argument. When you strip away the emotions and look at the raw statistics, roster decisions, and media narratives,
Kwame believes there are several arguments that often get overlooked by people who focus only on box scores and career totals. One of the biggest issues he raised is what he sees as inconsistent treatment from the sports media. He pointed out that for years, analysts and television personalities have openly criticized players across the league without hesitation. When Russell Westbrook struggled with his shooting, commentators, talk show hosts, and fans regularly mocked him with unflattering nicknames on national television. Likewise, when Anthony Davis dealt with repeated injuries, the media frequently questioned his durability and attached negative labels to his reputation. According to Kwame, very few people objected to that type of criticism. It was accepted as part of the conversation. But he argues that the reaction changes the moment someone challenges LeBron James' place in the GOAT discussion. Instead of debating the points being made, many supporters and media figures immediately dismiss the criticism as jealousy or hatred. Kwame's central argument is straightforward. If nearly every superstar in the NBA can be criticized openly, he asks why LeBron appears to receive stronger protection from many members of the media. On his podcast, Kwame suggested that LeBron's standing in the GOAT debate is reinforced not only by his accomplishments but also by the influence of the modern sports media. He argued that television networks and digital platforms benefit tremendously from LeBron-related content. Debates surrounding LeBron, especially comparisons with Michael Jordan, consistently attract viewers, generate social media engagement, and drive advertising revenue. From Kwame's perspective, keeping the LeBron versus Jordan discussion alive has become one of the most reliable ways for sports media to capture attention and maintain audience interest.
No wonder don't know a lot of people like LeBron, because all you motherfucking fanboys care about his stats. Nigga, I'm from the old school era, nigga, where we respect players like Junkyard Dog. We respect players like Charles Oakley that's gonna give you 20 fucking rebounds.
Kwame also pointed to player opinions as evidence that the GOAT debate is far from settled. He argued that when current NBA players are given the opportunity to vote anonymously, their choices often differ from the narratives promoted across sports television. He referenced anonymous player polls conducted by The Athletic, where active NBA players were asked to name the greatest player of all time without publicly attaching their names to their votes. In the 2019 survey, Michael Jordan received 73% of the vote, while LeBron James earned 11.9%. By 2023, Jordan still led with 58.3%, compared to LeBron's 33%. In the 2024 edition, Jordan remained in first place at 45.9%, LeBron followed closely with 42.1%, and Kobe Bryant received nearly 10%. Kwame believes those results reveal an important trend. While television debates frequently spotlight LeBron as the leading GOAT candidate, many of the players who compete in the NBA continue to favor Michael Jordan. In his view, the people who have experienced the game firsthand often judge greatness through a different lens than analysts whose arguments rely heavily on numbers and historical comparisons. That leads directly into the second major pillar of Kwame Brown's argument. He believes the GOAT conversation has become overly dependent on box score statistics, while other qualities that define greatness are too often pushed into the background.
LeBron James is, at his core, an elite point forward who looks to make the correct tactical pass out of double teams. But in tight, high-pressure fourth quarters, fans and former players often want to see their superstar take over and score, rather than passing off to role players in the corner for open shots.
Kwame believes the GOAT conversation should be about far more than career totals. In his view, greatness also includes leadership, accountability, and the ability to build a winning culture. He argued that LeBron has often influenced roster decisions, encouraged front offices to acquire specific teammates, and then avoided the bulk of the criticism when those moves failed to produce championships. To support that point, Kwame contrasted LeBron's situation with other legendary superstars such as Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Tim Duncan, and Stephen Curry. He acknowledged that every franchise player wants input, but argued those stars generally operated within their organizations rather than repeatedly reshaping entire rosters around their personal preferences. He questioned whether it is fair for a superstar to help construct a team and then distance himself from responsibility if the results fall short. He pointed to Cleveland's post-Kyrie Irving era as an example. After Irving requested a trade during the 2017 offseason, the Cavaliers added Isaiah Thomas, Jay Crowder, and Derrick Rose in an effort to stay competitive. By the 2018 trade deadline, however, the experiment had unraveled, prompting Cleveland to trade away 6 players in a dramatic mid-season overhaul before LeBron left for the Lakers in free agency later that summer. Kwame also highlighted the Lakers' disappointing 2021-22 season. Following an early playoff exit in 2021, LeBron James and Anthony Davis publicly supported the team's pursuit of Russell Westbrook. To complete the deal, Los Angeles parted with several important role players, including Kyle Kuzma, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Montrezl Harrell, and the number 22 pick in the 2021 NBA draft. Around the same time, elite perimeter defender Alex Caruso departed in free agency as the organization looked to reduce luxury tax costs. The results were far below expectations. Despite featuring multiple future Hall of Famers, the Lakers finished 33-49 and failed to qualify for even the final play-in tournament spot. Kwame argued that when the season collapsed, much of the public criticism focused on Russell Westbrook's shooting struggles and head coach Frank Vogel, who was dismissed immediately after the season ended. Meanwhile, he believes LeBron largely avoided the same level of scrutiny despite supporting the roster changes. Kwame also drew on his own experience, having shared locker rooms with both Michael Jordan in Washington and Kobe Bryant in Los Angeles. He said Kobe created an environment where winning was the only acceptable outcome, and every practice reflected that mentality. According to Kwame, losing alongside Kobe was never treated as normal. It was something the entire team felt deeply. That competitive edge, he argued, defined Kobe's career. During the 2005-06 and 2006-07 seasons, Bryant carried Lakers teams that lacked elite supporting talent, yet he consistently responded with extraordinary performances instead of excuses. His legendary 81-point game against the Toronto Raptors and his 62-point effort through 3 quarters against the Dallas Mavericks became symbols of his refusal to accept defeat. Kwame believes Kobe demanded total commitment from every teammate, pushing them relentlessly until they matched his standards. From Kwame's perspective, today's NBA culture is different. He argues that modern superstars are often praised for impressive individual numbers even when their teams struggle. In contrast, he believes Jordan and Kobe measured success almost entirely by winning, making losses impossible to accept regardless of personal statistics. That philosophy explains another of Kwame's most talked about comments, when he described LeBron as a stat sheet junkie. His argument was that future generations may look at LeBron's record-breaking totals and immediately declare him the greatest, while players who understand the game recognize that longevity alone does not settle the debate. There is no denying LeBron's statistical resume. He became the NBA's all-time leading scorer after surpassing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and later crossed the 40,000-point milestone. Across more than 2 decades, he has also accumulated over 11,000 rebounds and 11,000 assists, career totals unmatched in league history. Kwame acknowledged those achievements but argued that accumulated numbers should not automatically outweigh peak dominance, championship success, or performance under the highest pressure. He then compared the championship records of basketball's biggest legends. Michael Jordan finished 6-0 in the NBA Finals while winning 6 Finals MVP awards and never requiring a Game 7 in a championship series. Kobe Bryant captured 5 championships and 2 Finals MVPs. LeBron James has reached the Finals 10 times, winning 4 titles while falling short in 6 appearances. Kwame believes those records remain a major part of the GOAT discussion. Jordan's resume also includes 10 scoring titles, 9 first-team all-defensive selections, and the 1988 Defensive Player of the Year award during a season in which he averaged 35 points, 3.2 steals, and 1.6 blocks per game. While Kwame acknowledged that reaching 10 finals is an extraordinary accomplishment, he argued that a 4-6 finals record naturally invites comparisons with Jordan's undefeated championship mark. When discussing playoff performance, Kwame frequently points to the 2011 NBA Finals as a defining moment. That year, LeBron joined forces with Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh to form Miami's celebrated Big Three, yet the Heat were defeated by Dirk Nowitzki and the Dallas Mavericks in 6 games. LeBron averaged 17.8 points during the series, well below his regular season production, and managed only 8 points in Game 4. Kwame sees that performance as one of the biggest reasons critics continue to question LeBron's GOAT case. He contrasted that series with Michael Jordan's finals production, noting that Jordan's lowest scoring average in any championship series was 31.2 points against Seattle in 1996. To Kwame, those numbers highlight the difference between sustained excellence and consistently delivering at the sport's biggest stage. Kwame also referenced comments from former NBA coach Mike Brown.